If I sound out of breath right now, it's because I did something that would be a very athletic feat, considerable for somebody as out of shape as I am. This is Walter's Wiggles. Just walked up this as part of the West Rim Trail. It's a series of 21 switchbacks that very, very quickly elevates you without actually walking very far. That little blue blur you see down there is Patathir. Let's walk over here so I can show you how high up we are. And bear in mind, this is significantly high up the canyon itself. I don't know if you can see it through the foliage, but that is quite a drop down there. No, you can't see it through the foliage, but I might find a higher point up top. But yeah, that's a top of the canyon wall up there. The white sandstone. There's really not much to see because this is not a wide angle lens and we're in a tight little crevice in the canyon wall. But yeah, lots of switchbacks. My knees hurt right now. You ever wonder what it might be to stand above the sky? This is the top of all those switchbacks I just showed you. And that brown strip with the yellow line running through it is a road several hundred feet beneath me. That little ribbon of water you see there is the Virgin River. Very dry. It's a very, very low time of year for it right now. This is like middle of March, so. But yeah, it's pretty freaking high up. There's a railing, there's my shoes. There's a railing here that signifies the first major waypoint on the West Rim Trail. If I hold the camera steady enough, you might be able to see a car moving down there. See how small that car is? That kind of gives you an idea of how high up we are. There's tops of the canyon walls right there. There's that white butte I showed you before. Yeah, this is pretty freaking high up. The air is very thin up here. It's kind of hard to breathe. If I were to go further that direction, I would run into a very, very dangerous trail called Angel's Landing, which has like 5 or less feet of rock to walk on and then like a railing to hold on to and a several 100-foot drop below you. People die on that sometimes, so it's not something I'm going to do, but yeah, very high up this is. Thank God for this railing, because otherwise I could not look off this cliff with any degree of safety. I'm standing right now at the topmost part of Zion Canyon where the road goes. This is the Temple of Sinawapa, as it is called. I'm encircled on all sides, more or less, by very, very high sandstone cliffs. And because of this, and because of how relatively narrow a lot of these sandstone cliffs tend to make parts of the canyon, there are many parts of this park that get only a few hours of sunlight each day. And this weirdness on top of the water features that snake their way down through the canyon allow for a really odd diversity of flora and fauna, stuff that you don't see anywhere else, certainly not within the western United States living together, and in some cases not in the entire world. To give you an idea, so here's the road, here's my feet where I'm standing, and then that's the sandstone cliff. I'm almost looking up at a 90-degree angle right now. These things are so friggin' tall, and I'm so friggin' close to them. It's no exaggeration to say I could walk into the woods, go up a short dirt slope, and then touch a sandstone cliff. These things are enormous, and they're very close to me. From here, we're going to be taking a long, flat, level hiking path along the Virgin River over there, which is very dry right now, called the Riverside Trail, and we're going to go up and see how far we can get without getting our feet wet.